Exploration and trials. Adventuring is right up my alley.
Ta-da! I never knew you could make it this way. This formula is new to me.
Your granny never taught you about incense making?
No. She usually just lists off the
Alright, we're ready, Traveler. Once you head in, Auroron will interpret the dreamscape, but you won't—
That's right. Everything's—
So, you just need to take a nap?
Here, have some water.
You're awake already, Traveler? That was fast.
It was enough. What did you learn, Auroron?
the person next to the captain. I've seen him before. He was the one who tried to possess me back at the ruin.
Huh? It was him? Guthrid, right? The military doctor?
So you know that name too?
Yeah, the captain told us about him when we were helping Ian. He was the one who developed the draft of lucidity, a drug that could help people with hallucination.
I see. After the battle, I returned to my tribe and began searching through our records of the catastrophe 500 years ago. Even though my encounter with him was brief, I managed. The record said he was cold and decisive. Like the captain, he was formidable in battle, but the two upheld very...
So, he didn't have the captain's sense of...
That makes sense. The best...
Wait, if there are records of all this, that must mean the captain was famous in that land.
Yes, but unless he brings up his past, few are likely to make the connection between a Fatui harbinger and Thrain, one of Natlan's legendary heroes.
Guthrid is also a respected figure in our nation. The story of how he sacrificed himself for Natlan is a pretty famous tribal legend. But there's still something I don't understand. I'm the only one who saw him. You shouldn't be able to dream of someone you've never met. And yet, the figure in your dream looked exactly like...
I don't think that's a coincidence. I believe what the Traveler saw was Guthred's soul.
But didn't he die hundreds of years ago? There's...
Maybe he found his way to the Night Kingdom.
No. The Night Kingdom only accepts the souls of Natlan. It's always been that way. The Ruler of Death likely wanted to prevent the Ode of Resurrection from being abused.
When I was with the captain, I could hear something coming from him. Souls that were not his own. I heard voices of sorrow and...
Wait, are you saying the captain has had Guthrid?
That's the part I don't understand. Ordinary people shouldn't be... It's only possible for me because my situation is unique. And even then, you saw what happened. The Lord of the Night's voice triggers a violent reaction, and I even checked his soul myself. It's resilient, radiant.
Maybe it has something to do with Guthrid then.
It's very possible. It's still too early to tell, but the continued existence of Guthrid's soul...
I agree.
The captain never revealed anything to you? The two of you worked...
No, he rarely talked about himself. We were united in our efforts to save Natlan, but...
I'll tell the officials at the Speaker's Chamber to monitor the captain. Nevertheless, I doubt his goal will interfere with our plan.
Yeah, he's definitely... Like, if Paimon had to rate her level of worry, the captain gets maybe 50 points. But considering the final battle, you two get at least 2,000!
In any case, conjecture will only get us so far. It might be more useful for you to ask the captain directly, Auroron. With any...
Huh?
Don't tell me you haven't noticed his respect for you. The first of the Fatui Harbingers doesn't work with just anyone. Fortune favors the bold. So if you ask me, posing the...
I'm not so sure.
All right, let's head back and enjoy the...
Try and stop me!
Good luck.
You've got this!
For Natlan!
Thank you, everyone. Today has meant...
Yeah, today was great. Well, that concludes the...
Oh, I'm in!
All right, I'm gonna head back to the stadium. I'm sure there's a lot of work.
Wait, what happened to taking a break?
There is no break from the responsibilities of an Archon. Anyone else heading to the stadium?
Yeah, I'll come. There's a few things I want to pick up before I head home. No one really needs a peacemaker right now, so I think I'll spend some time with my parents.
Okay, see you soon!
Time for me to head back too. Oh, wait. I should stop by Aoife's place first. I need to make sure he's taking care of my radishes.
Of course you do. Well... Oh, wait! I wanted to ask something. What goes around...
Well, I guess I should head out too. It's gonna be super. I think I'll go see Shilonin. She's probably done with your ancient name. Yeah, Shilonin is an amazing engraver. She usually works really fast.
Well, we also don't have anything to do, so why don't we...
Oh, it's okay. I'm not alone. Turbo Twirly's with me. Still, if you want to check on the progress, we should definitely go...
Whoo! Help!
Hey, remember when you first arrived in Natlan? It was still light out, and we traveled on this road together. It was the day before the pilgrimage, and we met up with Kanich and Mualani.
Wow, feels like it was just yesterday.
Yeah, and the final battle is just around the corner. Huh? Oh yeah, I was I slept I've learned so much from you, but I doubt I can return the favor. I knew it! Alright.
Hey, this is where we met Toto, isn't it?
Yeah, but Toto probably won't be able to come during the battle. Toto refused to leave this place. Monsters started... The doctor said Toto is a gentle... I don't like conflict or violence. Love is an extreme... Now I finally understand what he meant. It's alright. The fact that I was born in... I've always wanted... And now...
Yeah, it's time to get this over with. We've still got a long journey ahead of us.
Come on! We're almost there! let me introduce you. This is Aya's.
Hello!
Oh no, you seem worried. She left. Come on, let's follow her. She's really freaking out. What's going on? Oh, it's because of Io. Aw, still no change, huh?
Oh, right. You said
Yeah. Io's parents made the whole family was really. Maybe he thinks his great. Hey, Io. It's me. I brought some steak for you. Nope.
Traveler, doesn't this situation remind you of a bit?
Huh? What's up?
According to the captain, it's a kind of mental disorder that results from abyssal contamination. It can cause hallucinations, mental...
That does kind of sound like what's happening to Io.
It's hard to say for sure. Still, abyssal power was...
It's possible.
Yeah, that medicine was really effective against the worst cases. Since we don't have any other options...
Okay. But just a small amount. Since it was developed for humans, it...
Yeah, better safe than...
You're okay. Thank you so much! That medicine is amazing! Done eating, Io? Then you should get some rest. Okay. Thank you so much, you two. You helped. Could you share some of that medicine with me? I want to be able to help someone.
Of course.
You know, I used to take a lot of things for granted, but the battle taught me that it makes the things we love eat. Actually, that's something I learned from you. You really taught me a lot.
Yeah, you're so...
Really? So, thank you. All right. Bye, Io. Bye, Hanwi. Bye. We're here. That was quite the trek. After you visit...
We wouldn't want to... let's see how...
Bye.
When you think about it, we actually haven't known Kachina that long. Our journey in Natland feels like it just started, and that's true. We'll just have to add the... Alright, time to go check on our...
Oh, it's you two. The party's over.
You knew about that?
Of course. Everyone in Shilonen is working on the last part of your ancient name. It's best not to bother her when she's... Your name is a special case. There were quite a few... I told Shilonen if we hurry, we might make it to the feast in time to snag the last... I was just teasing, but she gave it some serious thought, nodded, and really hit the ground running after that.
Sounds like she really wanted that, but...
Yeah, it's a favorite in her tribe. I bet she still hasn't realized...
Wait, should we go make some for her then?
Oh, I appreciate the thought, but there's no need. I can tell what time it is. The light outside is a dead give. Besides, I knew it was a joke. But we were having a serious conversation at the time, so I decided... well, anyway,
Wow,
Tumaini. A name surfaced from the very bottom of the River of Souls. It means hope.
A light to guide us through the darkness, like the stars or the moon. It's a perfect fit.
Amazing! Does this name come with a cool chant like the others?
Of course, but that'll come later. The Traveler is the first bearer of this name. Those words will emerge naturally during her journey. Once you return triumphant from the battle, I'm sure you will have fully understood why the Lord of the Night chose this name for you.
Well, getting this name turned out to be easier than pie.
It all came down to the Lord of the Night's power. This situation is the first of its kind. Heck, I doubt we'll ever get a chance like this again.
Imagine receiving that much help from the Lord of the Night only for our most trusted engraver to fail.
Well, success was never a question. You just like to make things...
Hey, it's not like I...
Okay.
Your name was successfully forged, and it passed all my technical tests. But there's still one more. We need to make sure the name has accepted you, and will function normally in your possession.
An Outlander has never received an ancient name before. I wouldn't be surprised if something equally unprecedented happens when you connect to it.
So you're saying it's still... Well, when it comes to something this important, we can't leave...
Oh, don't worry, the process is simple. We can find a quiet place to test it out after dinner. Basically, I need to observe whether your soul can connect to the ley lines, and make sure there are no signs of rejection.
Last time, you essentially barged into the Night Kingdom, but now we must make sure that it will truly accept you. Just leave it to me. I'm a professional.
Oh, and you can have the Pilgrim's Chronicle back.
Huh?
If forging an ancient name consumed the memories used to create it, the first person to bear the name would never be remembered. The Pilgrim's Chronicle is still the most significant proof of your adventures in that...
No need to make a fuss.
Come on, I'll take you to my favorite...
Barbecue. See? I knew you could...
Oh, well, I forgot to mention, the place has top-tier alcohol...
Well, what are we waiting for? Hop to it, people!
Is something on your mind, Seawally? You've been...
I didn't think anything could shake me at this age, but the closer we get to the final battle, the more worried I feel. You have an ancient name now, but the Oath of Resurrection only takes effect if you win. And the Pyro Archon's fate is pointing toward death. I believe in you.
All right, I'm ready. Oh.
No, not at all!
Yes, that's right. So I should...
Burn it down!
All set, Shilonen?
Yeah, just need to check one more thing, and...
All right, I'll stand next to you and monitor your connection to the ley lines. This test relies on the same principles as the Spirit Speaker Stone. I heard about what happened when you used it last time.
Oh, yeah! Abyssal power kept surging out. If Chaska hadn't destroyed the stone, Vichama would have been consumed by the abyss.
That's exactly what I'm worried about. Your resistance to its power is remarkable. But you need to, if either of us notices something off the test, don't worry, I'll use elemental power to take care of that. This isn't exactly a picnic in the Shilonen. I'm ready to start. Paimon.
Oh, okay.
Let's do this.
Whoa, that light.
Your connection to the ley lines looks good. I can your soul is remarkable. Such a strong presence. Even on par with the Lord of the Night. Looks like the Lord of the Night has accepted this name and acknowledged you as its bearer. No surprise. Stable connection to the ley lines, no unexpected fluctuations. Both good signs. How do you feel, Traveler?
Then it looks like your ancient name is good to go.
Wait, what?
No need to panic, Paimon. The damage to the ley lines has allowed these soul-like beings to leak out onto the surface. It's just because of the ritual. It makes, although there shouldn't be this many.
All this. Wait.
Shilonen, stop the test! We've already confirmed what we can.
Got it!
What's going on?
I see. It wasn't just escaped souls. The ritual attracted.
Surrounding it.
The Night Kingdom is getting weaker by the day, especially in its capacity to accept souls. After death, many souls fail to return to the ley lines. Once a soul becomes lost, it can never return.
Please, take me back. I cannot.
So the connection we established to the Night Kingdom?
Yes. The Traveler's soul is powerful. So the echoes coming back from the Night Kingdom were loud. Some of these souls never made it to the ley lines.
So they've always been.
We can try. Returning souls to the ley lines usually requires a complex. That's exactly why my people turned to vessels like Auroron. He has a remarkable ability to perceive souls. Even after the failed ceremony, he made it his mission to travel around Natlan and return. But most of the time.
So you're saying there will always be those that we.
That's right. But that has to be true loneliness.
Yeah, we should try.
Oh, I know you. I didn't think we would meet again. Using the Spirit Speaker Stone meant so much to me. Thank you, Citlali.
Enough of that. What?
Wait, you're from the Scions of the Canopy? During the battle, your tribe was.
It's okay. The battle finally gave me the chance to fulfill my dream. Back then, I missed my chance at the Night Warden Wars. I scouted the location and direction of the attacks, so I could tell Chief One. Those with grappling hooks escaped through the air, but people needed information, so Thank you, but that's not why I did it. I did it for the future of the battle gave me back my sense of purpose, that's all And anyway, I was supposed to see Malco again. I thought we would witness Natlan's rebirth, but the Night Kingdom rejected.
Even though you're a hero of.
I'm sorry. The Lord of the Night didn't do it on purpose, I can promise you that. The ley lines are in.
I know. She can't help it, I get it. It just feels like fate is mocking me. Even in.
No, it hasn't been long since the battle. The door to the. Give me some time. It doesn't matter. I have to try. A hero of Natland.
This feel.
Look,
Thank you.
that's it.
If I may, what about the other?
We're sorry.
Don't apologize. You're doing everything you can. Let this land bear witness to my final wish for this world. From now on, may every soul in Natlan find haven and home.
I promise you, Vichama.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Let me go back. Please, my child is waiting for me.
I'm sorry. Too much time has passed. There's nothing I can do.
Nothing you can do? Oh, is this the punishment I deserve? Home? Here.
She's one of the souls that overflowed from the Night Kingdom. She can no longer...
Home.
We're sorry.
Home.
I don't know.
Let me go back. Let me go.
The Night Kingdom isn't responding.
What?
I'm sorry. The lane lines are overwhelmed.
Why? Who does it even matter?
Of course you matter! Wait!
Absolute helplessness. I'm so...
Save me!
Don't worry. I can help you. Just hold on.
The night. Thank you. Oh, you must be from the Masters of the Night Wind. Would you
Seat Lolly.
see what a dazzling? Just
I can't disappear!
It hasn't been long since he died. I can still try to save him.
I can't. I can't.
Watch out, Sea Lolly! The abyss is corrupted!
Disappearing. You are.
I'm sorry. The abyss has corrupted his soul from the inside. Even if we could send him back to the Night Kingdom, it would only make the situation more...
I know. But it's too late.
Oh no!
Their souls...
Hold on! Is that?
That's right. I recognize him and the two souls next to him. Well, it all makes sense now.
That must be why he looks so happy right now. They're finally reunited.
When was the last time...
From what Kachina said, but now that he's seen his grandparents...
Kachina's taken me to meet Io before. He's always... But whenever his grandparents started to sing... I think it's a song from when Io's...
That's amazing! Io can finally get a... Still, it's not like this...
No. Their time is running out. I have to send them back to the Night Kingdom before it's too late.
What's wrong with them?
They don't want to go.
I know you don't want to leave Io. If you don't go back to the Night Kingdom now, you'll disappear in a...
They've made their position clear. We want to stay by his side. No. We should respect.
I don't want to leave.
What fate? You...
Yes. They will gradually fade away. Painfully, but that is their choice. For the next few days.
That's the only way to prevent more souls from suffering the same fate. Once all traces of a...
So we're not just fighting for the living, but for the dead too.
What dream?
Oh yeah, but it's... Although it wouldn't be the...
Even in its fully functional state, the Night... In theory, that means Connery and Soul shouldn't be drawn to the presence of the Night Kingdom. Something
one thing's for sure. It seems like the captain
Well, he usually keeps his cards close to his chest. If we want to know what he's up to, we just... Anyway, let's focus on the final battle. That's the most important thing right now.
Good or bad, happy or cruel.
I just... wish I...
Hey, don't apologize.
I guess you're right.
It's just another reason why this... Traveler, before you set off, remember to give your ancient name to the Pyro Archon. She will introduce it to our people and explain its meaning. And then, the rest is up to you.
And don't forget, we're all cheering for... The day of the final battle is here. You can do it, Traveler.
The Pyro Archon is waiting for you inside.
The sacred flame is even brighter than usual.
I don't think I'll ever forget this day.
On behalf of all who never lived to see this moment.
Traveler, Paimon, you're here. Judging by the confident look on...
Yep, it's good to go. Shilonen specifically reminded us to show it to you.
To Miney. Yes.
Is that an ancient name?
I heard this is the first time we forged an ancient name for an Outlander. Seems like...
Looks like my people are just as curious about this name. Traveler, Paimon? As you can see, I am holding the traveler's ancient name. With this name, the Wyab entrust to her a monument to Miney. That is her name.
To mine.
Hope. After all these endless years of fighting.
Ever since the invasion of the Abyss and the decline of the ley lines, the Ode of Resurrection has protected us for thousands of years. For generations, we have lived on this land, following in the foot. We all carry that struggle with us. And now, thanks to your efforts, this glory is one we share. It belongs to all of Natlan! Our suffering will not for our fallen heroes, our lifelong comrades, and all who forge the path ahead through trial and tribulation. For our homeland, we will claim victory! In Natlan, no one fights alone! No one fights to battle! We're here. I'm sure you're familiar with the site of the night. The corrosion here is relatively mild. So this is our last pit. Once we set off, we must destroy our final enemy as soon as possible. Otherwise, no amount of resistance to abyssal corrosion will save.
So there's no turning back after this, huh? After you left, Paimon started to be able to see this place. It's a mystery to Paimon.
The sacred pit still. But, while we're still here... True. Come find me when you're ready to set off. Are you ready, Traveler? All right. I'm sure you remember the Abyss tumors from the previous... Our final... Since I'm more familiar with this place... all of Natlan... No one...
Malika already... Paimon still remembers... Paimon's not some kid who's afraid of the... Always. You're not in this alone.
Something feels familiar. Rev the engines! Light up the blazing sun!
I see dominion!
Burn it down!
Hey, sis. It's been a... Actually, we already met in one of your dreams, didn't we? But you never told anyone.
Out of all the awakened souls, I was surprised you were one of them.
Yeah. If the past, present, and future exist at once, then it's only fair we get to meet again.
You're right. It's too bad we don't have...
Your plan is almost at the finals. I knew it. Oh, I really wanted to help you in this era. But an ordinary person can't transcend... Back then, I said I'd come find you one day.
You didn't fail.
Wait. Then...
Yes. And your architecture manual as well. The family you left it with got it to me in one piece.
I'm so glad. 500 years is a long...
No. They never forgot their debt to you. I learned...
Sounds like I placed my trust in the right people. Everything I wrote, though, it's probably outdated. Oh well. It's been a long time. And it's not like I was some innovative architect who left my mark on history. But I lived a really happy life. I didn't have time for love. You never took time for yourself either.
No. It wasn't necessary. Besides, I made my choice. And now, in the end, the method you used to transcend time was much more than a simple...
I know that. Mom, Dad, and I, we feel the same way about you. We're family. That will never...
All right.
I believe in you, for Nat...
Don't worry, we're here to help.
Souls, I call on your benevolence to heal our hero.
The abyssal pylons are being protected by some kind of power. They can't be destroyed right now. Taking care of these monsters first might give us an opening.
This is where you fall. Laid bare. Overruled. Right at the blazing sun! Try and stop me!
I didn't expect to see you.
I didn't know it. Columbus, traveler. You remember Tlasoli, right? I saw her in a dream. Napika, all those people who lost their memories, they're the ones who deserve...
Nechka told me all about what happened, even though we can't undo our mistakes.
I had a good talk with my mom. My mom made a lot of terrible...
You're a very talented person, Nechka. I'm sorry your life was cut so...
It's okay. We still managed to do... Good luck, traveler.
You can leave this place to us. When the monsters attack again, we'll fend them off.
We got to see each other in a dream. The square makes it possible to connect the living. It pains me not being able to see Mualani again. But if I can do something to protect Natlan, then that is the only choice. Mualani will grow to surpass me as a warrior and accomplish greater feats than...
It's you! I knew you would come.
We meet again. Remember me? I'm Malco. We met when you came to rescue Fichama told me about the horrific battle on the surface, but now? The souls of the Night Kingdom have been revitalized.
More importantly, after everything, we finally get to fight side by side. It's all thanks to you and Sitlali.
The path ahead has been heavily corroded by the Abyss. Navigation will be tricky.
I'll take care of recon and combat. Come on, follow me.
Of course. It's dangerous out there, so stay close. More monsters! Leave them to me!
I've got your back!
Rev the engines!
Yes! Coco, we made it! Come on, time to teach them a lesson. We're the Flower Feather Clan's top adventurers! Let's show them what we're made of! Whoa, you're as...
Who are these two?
You said it, not me. We all have our own journey, and we need to see it. But right now, it's safe to say we're
Definitely.
Then let's go. We're all with... I know your guide...
Transfixed!
So strong. The power of the Abyss is protected. It's almost impenetrable.
Leave it to me. Time for the Abyss to face its reckoning.
Now you shall perish!
That was amazing. Judging by your clothes, you're not from Natlan.
I've never seen a soul like you in the Night Kingdom.
But the Night Kingdom doesn't accept Outlanders, right?
Yes. Although, rather than a soul, it would be more accurate to say that I'm a story created by the people of Natlan. I was his most trusted second-in-command. 500 years ago, we fought against the Abyss. The shamans of the Masters of the Nightwind recorded my story on a woven scroll. Even now...
So you're him?
That's right. What you see is the me from the story. I was remembered as a glory. It was in fragmented memories of my life that I finally began. Unlike my righteous and noble commander, I was obsessive and cruel.
You tried to...
I will stop at nothing to protect my commander's interest. The most idealistic and righteous among us are the most fragile. So that is what the glory of Conria means to me. I have my reasons, as due to the limitations of the ley lines, we can go no further. The enemy's lair is close at hand.
But don't worry. All the souls of the Night Kingdom will...
You will become the hero of a...
You're a special...
The light will continue. Go now. This time...
traveler. It's me. Need some help? Doctors can be really handy in an emergency. With your special powers, you should be able to make it through this place. Go now! Huh? What was that? I felt shake. Oh, I was wondering where she went. Well, that just means we've got even less time to waste. I never liked causing trouble, and I definitely... Yeah, I'm really glad she fulfilled her mission. She seemed a lot more... mature than before. All those years of worrying. But better late than ever, right? Anyway, that was enough for me. Back to the natural order of things. All right, I would say go now. I would say our go now track. I would say go now.
I embrace.
I trust.
I acknowledge.
I welcome.
I follow. I walk with. Tenoch, the one and many.
Let my people light up your path. Mawika is just up ahead. Now, go and bring forth a miracle reserved for the divine. You, the kindling we know as humanity.
yearn for the agony of death, then bow down to its true appearance!
You who traverse the stars, fear not. Natlan has placed its trust in you. Descender, ignite your fire, the hope that burns within.
I have witnessed the light of this flame dozens of times. Once the wood is spent, night will return. Failure. 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 Failure.
A praise to Natlan's future!
You are loyal to the wrong master. I fight on!
Listen to the cries of a world reborn!
It is too late!
By the power of darkness, I shall prove your efforts futile. All will be mine to seize, devour, and destroy.
Watch out, Traveler!
All will be mine to seize, devour.
Face your fate!
Your long journey shall end in vain. Even with borrowed celestial power, your destruction is imminent.
You march to an end you cannot change. Millennia of struggle, all in vain.
The lives of the Descenders are more valuable than you can imagine. You destroyed this world's hope with your own hands!
If I was fated to fail, then why do you fear? We embark on a pilgrimage for the wishes of the people. We choose to battle, to earn a glorious name. And in the end, we burn to cinders for a dream. And so this cycle continued. My fate is to bring this journey to an end, once and for all! Listen.
Did they lose? No, it can't be. We are the inheritors of memory and legend. Those who grew alongside sun and wind.
Those who forged our own destiny and future. That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation!
We won't give up hope. This is where we forge our future. With our own 2 hands!
Even after one of my attacks, the flames of hope still burn within you. But with fear comes darkness, and with darkness comes dominion. In darkness the world was born, and so it shall return.
Before the final flame! The embers burn hot!
Breath from the sky! Full throttle!
I bring forth the faith of the 6 tribes and bestow absolute freedom upon
Accursed
our heroes.
angels, vanished greed. You should have long since been.
We need to purify the totem poles.
Her soul is noble and pure. Hero is just her starting point.
Why do you struggle when you are so weary? Why must you seek pain? No one fights alone!
You toil in vain, and your blood is a worthless sacrifice.
I wish to soar with her and see the world beyond the sky.
Toil in vain, and your blood is a worth.
Burn through the endless night!
Curse you! Enough, you foolish pests!
I admire her wisdom. How she always lives in the moment.
Being her friend makes me so happy!
Enough, you foolish pest!
We will take back Natlan's future!
Every adventure can be stressful and scary. But with the Traveler around, there's always hope! There's no challenge too great! As long as we're together, we can do anything! We will never, ever, ever stop moving forward! Because that's what it means to be best friends!
There's a faster way.
Unbelievable. No signs of abyssal. Oh, in that case, just get some rest and enjoy.
That means there's officially nothing. You won! I'm a new.
Welcome.
We should record it on a woven scroll, too. That way your story will be preserved in my tribe for... I'm sure the grannies and gramps back home are already on it.
Amazing job, Traveler. Becoming the first Outlander with an ancient name definitely makes you a legend.
The Lord of the Night was right to place her trust in you. She chose the perfect name.
But the most important thing is that you made it back.
You came up with a rescue plan?
Well, the Traveler already saved me once.
Couldn't have said it better, Mike. Wait, really? Who did...
So...
Those messages became part of your name during the forging process. I just didn't expect them to come in handy at...
Hey, what's embarrassing about that? I'll say being your friend makes...
Things are looking lively over here. How you... Great. The preparations for your celebration ceremony...
Celebration ceremony?
According to tradition, we hold a celebration ceremony for our most outstanding warriors after their final pilgrimage. In most cases, outstanding means warriors who earned more than 20 victories in the Night Warden Wars. It's an exceedingly rare honor. You can think of it almost like a lifetime achievement.
We haven't held one of those ceremonies in a long...
True, but given the Traveler's exceptional contribution, let's head to the center of the stadium and
Ooh! Then I'm gonna grab the best seat in the house.
Wait,
Slow down! Moika, if this ceremony is to celebrate defeating the Abyss...
What's the point of holding a victory feast for yourself? Besides, let's... Today, Natlan's long struggle against the Abyss. Many fought for this day and gave their lives for this cause. We must not forget them, or the heroic Outlander who lent us their aid. Her ancient name, Tumaini, will be immortalized in the history of... From this point on, there will be no more Night Warden Wars, and I pray the Ode of Resurrection will never again need to bring back the fallen. We fought for a singular purpose: peace. The funeral to commemorate the fallen will be held on a later day. In the meantime, our hero, and show her the warmth and Go on. This is... Now that the threat of the Abyss has been eliminated, I'll take care of that first.
Okay,
Just a moment, great hero. Before you set out on the parade of blessings,
we bestow these gifts to every hero who receives this honor. They are proof of your bravery and strength.
Thank you for everything. Thank you.
Now, the person who has the honor of adorning you with these gifts is none other than one of Natlan's most outstanding warriors.
Oh, it's just someone we know.
You sound disappointed.
Exactly! It, makes this moment even more special because we're already friends.
Well, both in a personal capacity and as a representative of all warriors, and may your flame forever burn.
With us by your side.
Time to embark on your parade of blessings.
Hey, Hero! We're here to guide the way!
Great Hero! Could you look this way for a sec?
Over here! Over here!
Can I take a picture of you, please?
Great Hero! Could I have a moment of your time? A lot of people here read. You don't mind
Wow, look at all the people. That doesn't sound like too much to ask, right, Traveler?
That's right. The photo booth is this. The parade of blessings will continue in that.
Over here! Over here!
Yes, that's it.
Thank you.
Oh, that pose is perfect.
Such a precious moment.
Wow, it looks great.
Can I have one more photo? Just one more.
Sorry,
It's okay. One is a...
Oh, look over here. Perfect. This is going straight into the next issue.
Thank you, Hero. Thank you so much.
All right, that's all the film. No more pictures ever. Huh? We can't keep our great hero here forever. Thank you.
Wow. Everyone's so enthusiastic. I'll bet she can make a small fortune by selling photos. All right.
There's a bunch of people waiting for you here, too!
Woohoo!
It's the great hero! Quick, get...
Line up, everyone!
Thank you.
I'll treasure this for the rest of my life.
The hero's autograph? I actually got the hero's autograph?
All right, last one. Thank you for taking the time to sign those autographs.
Sorry to bother you, great hero.
I'm a messenger from the Scions of the Canopy. I know everyone's been curious about the hidden message behind Tumaini.
Every ancient name has a story behind it and comes with a certain mantra.
Usually, the Wyab reveal those mantras to our chiefs in a dream. But yours is still unknown to us.
You mean like the lines the 6 heroes recited when they appeared? But, where do they come from? Is it something you have to decide, Traveler?
Oh! That was beautiful!
That's the final element of your ancient name, right? That means you've been completely accepted by—
From the Lord of the Night herself? Legendary. True.
Tumaini!
Wow, you're here too! And you brought a bunch of friends! Look, they're dancing!
Huh? It's the Great Hero! Please, come to—
Whoa! What do you think, Traveler? Should we join them? Alright, Pilot!
Hey, not bad. You're a natural.
Let's hear it for...
We now arrive at the end of the Parade of Blessings. Let us offer the Traveler our woohoo! Yeah!
That's a hero's welcome if Paimon ever saw one, Trav. You deserve it, of course, considering the risk you took.
Traveler, Paimon! Finally, I was looking everywhere for you.
St. Molly!
Never mind that. I went to revisit the revelations in my dreams as soon as you came back from but I couldn't fall asleep just anywhere. I needed somewhere private. Anyway, that's not the important part. It's about Mawika's death.
What? Didn't you defeat the bad guy?
No. The disaster is up. That's why I came to find you. Where is Mawika right now?
She said she was going to restore the Night Kingdom. Compared to fight...
Easy? Not so much. We can't restore the ley lines without the Lord. The Lord of the Night is weak right now. She told us that herself, remember? I'll admit, restoring the ley lines is simpler than reconstructing them entirely, but...
True. If the Lord...
Not even that. The Lord of the Night knows the ley lines better than anyone. I'm sure she knew of your victory before us all. Point being, this matter is far more complicated than the Archon made it out to be. We need to get to the bottom of this. Mawika has accepted her death, remember? For her to let someone else dictate her end, there can only be one possibility. She must think the outcome of her death is worth it. The moment Mawika used the Ruler of Death's power, death was demanded in return. Not necessarily as repayment for her aid, but as a rule. That means Mawika doesn't have to just sacrifice herself to the ruler of death. She can still use her death to get something in return.
Then let's get going! Where do you think she went? Could it be where we found the source mechanism?
The Lord of the Night should now be able to appear anywhere in Natlan. What we need to know is where the Ruler of Death can be summoned. According to the Lord of the Night, the Ruler of Death is one of the Shining Shades, an extremely elusive figure. Even woven scrolls dating back thousands of years have nearly no mentions of her.
Right! Xbalanque created violated the rules of Natlan by borrowing power. Wait, do you think she...
It's very likely. After all, Ochka Natlan was built on the site of a previous dragon city.
Alright, then let's head over right away!
It's not easy to get there, so follow me. I'll take you.
Man, this place really is hard to get to. And, Paimon wasn't the only one who saw that weird thing up there, right? All those eyes inside of it? Talk about creepy.
I believe that's how the ruler of death keeps an eye on Tevat. Quick, this way! We're almost there!
Look! It's Mawika!
I have grown weary of the endless wait. The fate of this land is of no interest to me anymore.
However, you humans managed to meet the expectations of the Heavenly Principles. For that result, you deserve praise. Mawika, as the price for using my power, I shall now bear witness to your death. And with you, the war that your nation has waged.
Mawika!
You got here sooner than I expected.
What are you...
Closing the final chapter on the plan that has consumed Natlan for... We've eradicated the Abyss from Natlan. But its power remains in worlds beyond Tevat. Only by completely restoring the Night Kingdom can we defend against its... But the architect of the Night Kingdom is near her end. And worse still, if her life force is depleted, the rules... We have no need for the Ode of Resurrection...
So...
Yes. My plan is to once again place my life within the sacred flame. 500 years ago, I gave my life for the chance to be reborn in this era, a chance to see all my plans to
I respect your decision, Mawika. But the flames of your life force are exceedingly strong. But a life sustained by fire is one destined to die out one day. What will you do then?
I've thought about that. With the Abyss out of the picture for now, the Sacred Flame's power will be consumed at a much slower rate. My life force should be able to sustain it for another 200 or 300. Future Pyro Archons will continue to seek new sources of fire. As long as Natlan's legacy endures, the Night Kingdom will survive.
Once again, you place hope in the hands of the future.
But the pilgrimage can replenish the power of the sacred flame. We can give it that meaning.
Because I want the pilgrimage to change. The pilgrimage was an essential part of our struggle against the Abyss. A grand competition. Fear and anxiety have been our constant companions. We knew what the consequences... And so... This is where Xbalanque defeated the dragons and granted our people the liberation of their flesh. And there will be no war, only competition. One fueled by our dream. A new future deserves...
Very noble indeed. But what does any of this have to do with you? You speak of duty, but in my eyes, Mawika, you are not inherently special. A child of Natlan among countless others. Yes. The situation is urgent.
That is where we differ, Lord of the Night. You see all human... A leader is swift, and someone capable of making the right choice, even sacrificing the remainder of my life to help Natlan overcome this crime. After all, leadership is built on the trust of ordinary people. Without them, the people look to their leader to make the world. For that reason, I must.
But what about you, Malika? You still haven't Is it that unimportant?
There is nothing more important than protecting the future.
I shall accept Malika's sacrifice for the Lord of the Night as her death, and I will bear witness to the very end. Thus concludes the deal I made with Xbalanque several thousand years ago. Lord of the Night, you may now begin. What are you waiting for?
There is another who wishes to take part in the ceremony. And I—
Another?
I was to bear with.
If the life of this second individual fails to meet my requirements,
rest assured, his life will hold equal value. I am the helper of humanity, and I must always place their demands first.
Cumbersome. But there is not—
Wait.
We made it.
Thank you for showing me the way.
The captain?
The other individual.
Indeed. Like
Mawika, I understand how you feel. And if I were an ordinary mortal, but like you, I've been waiting for this day for too long. You created this new future, and you deserve to guide its direction. Your life, but death, is the end I have been trying to reach all along. I have come this far to use my death to open the gates of the ley lines to my people.
Your people?
That's right. They have been with me for the past 500 years.
But how? How? Carrying that many souls within you? There's no way you could keep your... Besides, you weren't affected by the source mechanism like I was.
Do you still remember the voice that you heard? It came from my heart. With the help of technology from Conria, my heart was modified to convert memories and souls from the ley lines into knowledge. As a result, I became extremely sensitive to souls, and developed the ability after encountering countless lost souls during the disaster 500 years ago. I foresaw the lives of my comrades, as well as many Natlanese, have been stored here.
And you want to...
Yes. The ley lines will not accept them. But by merging my existence with the Lord of the Night, I can become master of the ley lines and change the rules entirely.
He expressed this to me, and the captain envisions a kinder and fairer set of rules for humanity. In addition, he aims to challenge the authority of the ruler of death. In a word...
But then...
After all, it's because of her that I bear the curse of immortality, the curse of absolute life.
I now understand that which you seek.
Then, bear witness to my resolve and hatred. The people of Conria committed grave sins. And for that, we were cursed to suffer endless physical torment. Cursed to witness the demise of everything we held dear. Most of us were innocent. Most of us knew nothing of the Five Sinners' exploitation of abyssal power. Myself included. If I sacrifice my life for the Lord of the Night, you get the death you desire. But, at the same time, the curse of immortality would negate the very death you seek. Left unresolved, that paradox could uproot the natural order of this world. Even you, great ruler of death, your curse is now the tool with which I will overturn the oppression of the gods. This, forsake one of your rules. The choice is yours.
Your new heart has limitless potential, and you have wielded it with bravery and honor. I grant you the title of Sentinel Knight. Like the four pillars of strength, you will continue to safeguard the glory of Conria.
The glory of Conria.
Our land, our dignity, and every comrade who fights alongside us.
The Night Kingdom is almost destroyed. Our fallen soldiers, your comrades, they have nowhere to go. What are you doing? Are you taking all their souls with you? You're just an ordinary person. You can't bear that kind of burden.
No hero should have to wander alone.
The curse of immortality. Using immortality to fight death. Using my rules against me.
Make your choice. Reject your rules. Or allow me to trigger the paradox.
The curse of immortality must stand. Use it to fulfill your final wish.
Well fought, my lord. Thank you for everything.
This time, let's go together. Yes. Let's go together.
The curse of immortality still exists. Does that mean the captain will never move from this place?
Lord of the Night, is the
There is no need to pursue traces of him. For those cursed with immortality, release from the mortal coil is the
Even so, his long journey has finally come to a close. I suppose I cannot imagine how much pain he endured over the past 500 years.
There's something I've been trying to figure out. I don't think I tried to ask him about it on the way here, but he didn't answer. Just like always.
It's probably due to the voices. When souls merge in a single being, souls that retain memories of their death, often...
So, over the past 500 years, he didn't sleep? At all?
Without experiencing the curse of immortality, but I can see why his hatred for the ruler of... In the end, he well fought.
You may wonder why the Night Kingdom, a land of souls, was unable to accept the souls adrift on the surface. The reason lies in the Heavenly Principle's modifications to the ley lines. The original purpose was to help counter the Abyss. And so, their stability was paramount. But at one point in time, Natlan's ley lines were decimated. Even after reconstruction, the rules needed for the Ode of Resurrection made it impossible to reconnect the ley lines to other nations. That unique quality is precisely what drew the captain to Natlan.
Did he try the same thing in other nations?
Yes. But he fought to save Natlan not only to defeat the Abyss, but because this is the only land where the souls within... We met not long ago to talk about that very possibility. And I confirmed the feasibility of his plan. I, too, recognize the need to change the rules of the ley lines. Not only for the souls that wander this land, but for the outlanders that may perish here in the future. In the eyes of the Heavenly Principles, that kind of change is extremely risky, if not impermissible.
Thank you forever.
See, Lolly, when I gave you the Pilgrim's Chronicle, I said something rather... How many years of life are enough? 10. But now, I have the chance to live forever.
You don't need to thank us. You bear a...
Heavy? No. Farewell, humans.
Looks like she returned to the night.
So, he fought to the end for all those souls and...
He took on a burden that was meant for me and even brought about a better outcome. It would seem I lost this duel. He was right. Natlan needs a leader to guide its future. If not a successor, but for now. To my sister Hine. I know all that remains in the Night Kingdom is your memory. After countless the pilgrimage is still a popular tournament, but now its only purpose is to showcase the thrill of competition, rather than... Out with the restoration of the Night Kingdom, our people are now free to leave our borders, and many have set I'm sure many exciting and eye-opening adventures, and although our battle scars will fade, the stories of our heroes, when a new you returns to this land, the land we love, has not been destroyed. I will forever. And when the flames deliver the... I actually got the... and not a moment too soon. It's time to bid farewell to...
Rise with the sun! We are gathered here today to bid farewell. This struggle has caused us, but through it all, even the tiniest of sparks can unite. They lit our way forward, and when our homeland is revived, and life it is just as our poem described. We are the those who grew alongside sun, those who forged our own destiny and future. That is the fallen are never truly lost, and as we create new legend, their deeds immortalized in our memory. This epic will be remembered, and I would also like to take the time to recognize a Fatui Harbinger. He was a warrior from Conria, who helped defend our nation. In the end, he fulfilled his wish. We have had our differences in the past, but on this occasion, we honor him as one of our own. Our heroes here. Is there something you want? The forces of the Abyss have always sought to corrode Teyvat. The ley lines were created by the heavenly principles, and it's only with their protection that Teyvat is able to nurture all forms. If the Abyss had free reign, this world would become a living hell. Any attempt by humanity to harm that unyielding approach, perhaps the truth will reveal itself during your future adventures. Oh, the Ode of Resurrection didn't take effect at all. Your own strength is what allowed you to keep fighting, as well as the moral support. Still, moral support is also an important... The captain's subordinate sent us a letter he left behind. After our duel at the stadium, he asked Tsaritsa to remove him from the responsibility of obtaining the Gnosis, and his request was granted. The captain respected the outcome of that match and refused to violate his principles. But since this is the final Gnosis, I doubt that Tsaritsa will let the situation stand. Perhaps a replacement Harbinger will be sent here soon. I'll make...
A direct conflict with the Fatui is unavoidable the moment you step foot in Snezhnaya, so make sure you're ready for any scenario. On a related note, I've acquired some new intel about the fragment that suddenly appeared in the sky. Such fragments are known as Ancient Moon's remnants, relics of secret source technology from the era of the ancient dragons. Coincidentally, a small squad of Fatui infiltrated our borders. Our investigation revealed them to be the subordinates of the Doctor. Their stronghold is in Nod Krai, a land with a long history not far from Snezhnaya. The people there can use a very special power. It's said that this mysterious power predates even the 7 elements of Tevat. Ancient Moon's remnants, the Doctor, a mysterious power. The project that connects all 3 must be ambitious indeed. Huh? Tribe? Oh, you're thinking along the lines of how the name... In truth, apart from a few ancient names associated with a certain tribal culture or tradition, most ancient names can be inherited by any... Your name likely falls under that category. The Wayab will select someone who shares your character and name... Of course, that won't happen for a very long time. As we celebrate your glory, thank you for the respect, understanding. You can keep chatting with your friends nearby.
What are you thinking about, Traveler? Oh, the battle, right?
Story! Story! I want to hear a story!
Come on!
Well, all right. Now,
Want to stop and listen to the story? Sounds...
this is a story of the great heroes of our time. There are 3 great heroes at the center of this tale. The first is an outlander, a warrior of great strength, completely immune. More importantly, the traveler is kind and brave. Someone who treasures those around her.
Yeah, she's super strong!
Hey, just let him finish the story. The man telling the story keeps looking this way, Traveler. Paimon thinks he recognizes...
The second hero is also an outlander many years ago. He forged a connection with this land and used his body, his goal. The third hero is not only is she a powerful and respected figure, but she also commands the power of the Ode of Resurrection. With the support of 6 heroes from 500 years ago, she united Natlan against a dangerous foe. Now, this... under her guidance, suddenly, the sky turned dark. The sacred flame went out, and Gasoithoth appeared. Everyone gathered at the stadium. Hermione, in the beginning, until someone, only then. Anyway, the traveler fought for life. The captain fought for death. And our Archon, Mawika, created a bridge between them.
Wow! Is there more?
Sounds like you like this one. Tell you what, give me some time and I'll write it all out in even greater...
I loved it! Yeah, and to...
Hey, it's supposed to be my turn. No, it's my...
No, it's my... So, no one wants to be the Pyro Archon anymore?
Sounds fun. What do you say, Traveler? Want to let Paimon be Hermione for the day? Alrighty then. Let's go, Paimon.
Add Ast... Thank you for Add Ast...
Burn it down!
Huh? What are the Fatui? That's a little concerning. Let's go over there. Also, how did they get this close to a tribal settlement? Huh? All the Fatui left in Natlan are probably the captain's subordinates. But still... What are you guys doing?
Following orders. If you...
Hey, what's with the attitude? Can the Fatui...
This is Grudok. I hired him to be my bodyguard in Natlan. As you can see, he's not the sociable type. My original plan was to hire someone from the local tribes, but a priest recommended Grudok and his squad. I was told they were capable
So that's what happened.
Precisely! Montluçon, at your service.
Oh,
A golden-haired traveler with your exploits and
wow! We're really famous at this...
It's truly my lucky day.
So...
You'll be generously rewarded.
Well, at least he got straight to the point. Should we hit him?
You know the great shop...
Yeah, the chances of her helping a random stranger just because we asked? Yeah, see, Lolly really doesn't like dealing with strangers.
I heard about that from other members of her tribe. But they told me if you manage it...
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of a long story, and there's tribal history involved, so you should hear it from an expert. Alie, if you could.
Of course. I don't often have an eager audience for this kind of thing. Nice to meet you. The name's Alie. I'm a researcher from the... Unlike most researchers, I have a keen interest in ancient ruins. That's why I was invited to join Monsieur Montluçon's team. Have you heard of the legend of the great shaman Huitzilin? Yes. According to local records, she was a color mystic who lived out of all of her exploits. Her most celebrated is the battle. According to legend, the battle was amazingly. Natlan, the color was extraordinary. And trap all the enemies inside. This...
Anyway, that's the gist of it. We don't want to take up too much of... That story is the reason I came to Natlan. I often publish books about the history of other nations. When I heard this story for the first time, I wanted to include it in my next collection, but historical records about Natlan aren't very detailed. Even within the Master, if that were the case, the story...
But if you're just including it in a...
Well, you see, the slogan for the collection is Restoring the Truth of History. Naturally, I needed to be factual. That's why I'm here. But I was refused access to the Obsidian Altar. Application after application, and all I received were a few ordinary woven scrolls with nothing to offer. Honestly, I'm just trying to promote their history.
According to my not to mention, the scrolls we did get to review actually contain a huge amount of information.
We've been over this, Alier. There's no need to waste time on those scrolls.
Seat Lally, you mean?
Exactly. If she agrees to be my consultant, then no other...
Oh, that's what...
So, what do you say?
Well, it's not that we don't want to help you. Oh, right. The duty the chief gave us has a lot. Who knows? The Battle of Seven Cups? All right, we'll help you convince Seat Lally.
Of course.
Light it up! Try and stop me!
So, this is where the great...
For someone like Seat Lally, it actually makes a lot of sense.
Is this graffiti her work too? I wonder if it's a cultural practice. If I could just copy it.
We're here for a reason, Alier. As agreed, you two can do the talking, and we'll wait for you here.
Okay, we'll go knock on the door. Seat Lally? Are you there? We need your help with something! Oh, no response. Maybe she's not home. Oh, Granny Eatsley? Are you...
Hey, kid! If you're here to challenge...
Looks like we came at a bad time. Well, at least we didn't get... Huh. So this is where Seat Lally lives.
I, didn't have time to fully clean up the place. Complain if you want. Menial housework means nothing to it. Besides, in light novels, people who keep everything neat. Also, I'm not a hermit. I'm just...
She sure does care a lot about what we think of her.
Oh, and that spell I used to transfer my senses to you? It's my duty as a great shaman to check that kind of thing.
Oh, you mean when we could hear your thoughts? Nope. It's been so long.
Oh, then why do I hear the traveler's thoughts in my head?
What?
I can still hear you, you know. Don't bother. I'll find a way to fix it. First you hear my thoughts, now I'm hearing your thoughts. It was just a simple spell. I use it on you, and now it's on the Fritz. Forget it.
Well, someone asked us.
So they asked the hero of Natlan to put in a good word? Sounds like they know I don't usually trouble myself.
The pay is really good.
Doesn't matter. I'm busy.
She sure doesn't look busy. I knew this wouldn't get...
From you?
Yeah! We were given a sacred duty to help your tribe weave a...
Huh? So, you're the appointed ones this time?
We were surprised too! After all, we have no idea, but with Chef Biram's help, we were able to... We still haven't succeeded, but we learned that the key to weaving the scroll is a special kind of color. The historical event those men want to ask about also involves color. If you help them, you might end up helping us too.
Hmm.
She's giving us that face again.
I can't decide whether this twist is completely out of the blue or if it was foreshadowed all along.
Then there's still hope.
Hey, what's the holdup? Just give us an answer already.
You agreed to... Sweet Lolly!
Stand down, Grudok. As your employer, if I tell you to wait, then you wait. You're the great shaman who's been alive for centuries?
You're lucky you didn't force Sweet Lolly's hand.
Well, since you're here, how about a discussion?
Do you have any idea who I am? Did you think Granny Eatsley would be fooled by your little I have no intention of speaking to you. Your recent hire interrupted me right as I was about to make an important decision. Pull a trick like that again, and I'll make your lives a living horror novel, except 10 times worse. That's all I came out.
Whoa.
Traveler, we have a discussion.
You live up to your name, Granny Eatsley. I apologize for the offense. I'm just surprised the Battle of Seven Colors didn't pique your interest.
You're investigating the Battle of Seven Colors?
Ah, the Traveler didn't get to that part? Yes, I thought the Traveler could help me convince you. But, if I'm not mistaken, I heard that the great shaman Huitzilin was a friend of yours. If I can resolve the controversy and prove the battle took place, I'll include it in my next collection. Then, all of Teyvat will learn. With your support, your friend's heroic deeds will once again be known throughout the land. Inspiring.
If this is really about that duty, then... fine.
I'm honored.
Save it. I agreed to help the Traveler, not you. You'll just have to leech what you can.
Well, at least she agreed to help.
Who are you calling heartless?
Not a problem. So, did you directly experience any events of the battle? Do you have any idea where it took place? Can you think of any relics we could use to prove it?
Talk at me. Fine. No. I did live during the same era as her. You decide the angle of your investigation, and I'll provide answers if I'm familiar with the subject.
All right. Even if you didn't witness the battle yourself, you still lived through that era. Alier, you had an idea about where to start.
Oh, well, my plan was to consult them.
Then, let's start. Traveler, what do you say to officially working to...
Exploration and trials. Adventuring is right up. My alley.